Once upon a time, when animals could still talk, there lived a tortoise who was clever, but also terribly greedy. He watched the birds soaring high above the trees and thought, "Ah, how lucky they are to fly, to travel, to see the world beyond the forest." But the tortoise didn't want to just watch. He wanted to join them. So one day, he went to the birds and said, "Dear friends, I've always admired your beauty and grace in the sky. If only you could lend me some feathers, I too could fly with you." The birds, kind and unsuspecting, each plucked one feather and gave it to him. They tied them carefully, and soon the tortoise had wings made from many colors. And when he flapped them, to everyone's surprise, he rose into the air. He laughed joyfully. "Look at me! I'm flying!" The birds were headed to a feast in the heavens, a banquet prepared by the great Sky King. The tortoise, still puffed with pride, asked, "What name should I give when they ask who I am?" He thought for a moment and said slyly, "Call me all of you." The birds didn't understand, but they agreed. When they arrived, food of every kind filled the tables. The Sky King smiled and said, "Welcome, birds! This feast is for all of you." And the tortoise, who had chosen that name, quickly stood up and said, "Ah, yes, that's me, all of you. The feast is for me." Before the birds could speak, he ate and ate until nothing was left but crumbs. The birds were heartbroken. They said nothing, but as they flew back down to earth, they quietly plucked out every single feather they had lent him. And there, in the cold sky, the tortoise began to fall. He fell and fell through the clouds, through the wind, until he crashed upon a rock, shattering his smooth shell into pieces. From that day, the tortoise's shell has never been smooth again. And though he survived, he never forgot the lesson that greed and pride can lift you high for a moment, but they will always bring you down in the end. So whenever you see a tortoise, remember, behind that cracked shell lies a story of a creature who wanted to fly, but had to learn the hard way what it truly means to stay grounded.